everybody. I'm Zach Selwyn. Let's move right to tonight's starting lineup. First up, winner of last week's game ball. He's from Houston and roots for the NFL's Texans, a team that has everything but a chance. It's the Killer B.
USC ain't got no chance against the University of Texas this year, homie. No chance.
Is Philadelphia the proper fit? Starting with you, Killer B.
Yeah, dude, I love him in Philadelphia. That's a perfect place. Put him, McNabb, and Brian Westbrook in the same backfield. Looks like a Run DMC poster. You kidding me? That's going to be awesome.
Oh.
And plus, they're not going to get any protesters because those Philly fans are going to beat out of anybody who says negative against any Eagle ever. The people that hate Michael Vick are always going to hate Michael Vick. The only people that are sitting on the fence are going to all be fans as soon as he crosses that end zone one time. As soon as he's #1 on SportsCenter's top 10 plays, everyone's going to go, what dogs? Screw dogs. I'm a cat person anyway.
Stats aside, there's 2 minutes left in the game. Your team's behind by 6. Who do you want under center? Elway or Marino? Killer B, start us off.
I'm going to take the original horse face. I'm going to go with John Elway. I'm not going to believe the hype. Most of his fourth quarter comebacks were late in the season or in the playoffs. Dan Marino's, most of him are before week 6. I'll take the man who wins when the games really matter.
Injury or not, Killer B, you agree? What's up? Who's your guy?
Nah, I wouldn't go with Brady or Manning because those guys are too good. Those guys take care of their business in the third quarter, get a lead, and don't trail in the fourth quarter. I'm looking for a guy who's a gunslinger, who's not afraid to make mistakes, and can make every throw on the field. I'll go with Drew Brees.
Drew Brees, all right, the guy puts up mad numbers.
The cool Brees.
How about you, Killer B? Who's your guy right now?
I'm sticking in the football world. I'm a big fan of Chad Ochocinco. Loved him in Hard Knocks. Child, please? You kidding me? That's the best way to say since was invented.
Child, please. Could the Dodgers be on the verge of a collapse?
Oh, man, you put it like that, Zach. I'm about to change my mind. Yeah, they are. No, I don't think they're on the verge of a collapse. I think they're on the edge of a plateau. They would be on the edge of a collapse if they weren't managed by the genius, Mr. Joe Torre. I don't even like them, but I got to check to the power. Joe Torre knows how to manage a team, okay? He knows when they get like this, how to just sort of surf along. Now, if they had more of a serious challenge in the NL West, I'd be worried about it. But right now, they can just play 500 ball throughout the season and go to the postseason.
All right. Killer B, who can take down the Gators?
University of Texas, absolutely. Returning those starters, you know what's going to happen. They're going to win the Big 12 if they get past Oklahoma State, not Oklahoma. Not even the best team. It's going to happen, son. All returning starters, returning more All-Americans than anyone else. Look, it's going to be University of Texas.
If Florida does finish BCS #1, would that make Tim Tebow the single best college football player ever?
Oh, that's a tough one. Clearly, he's in the discussion. I would say he's the best college quarterback of all time, but there's too many damn good running backs to give him the best player ever.
Spanarchy fastballs. Kurt Rambis.
I sure hope he got Phil's books before he left.
Tiger doesn't win a major.
I sure hope his super fine wife and living on a yacht makes him feel better.
National League wild card.
You know what I'm going to say?
Texas Rangers chances.
Yeah, their first round bait. Not going to happen.
And from Houston, having nothing at all in common with Bagwell or Biggio, but shamelessly bogarting their nickname anyway, it's Killer B.
Hey, Zach. Hey, Sully's game ball last week is tainted. That was a phantom point. They didn't deserve it. That's the only good news Boston's had all week.
Are the Cubs a good team or a bad team?
Believe the slump. The Cubs are who we thought they were when they got swept by the Dodgers last year.
Do you think it's Lou Piniella here who's the one who needs to go, or is he still, an effective manager? Killer B.
Oh, he's just fine as a manager. He's just the poor sap who happens to be standing on the landmine right now, okay? Well, who are you going to bring in that's better than Lou Piniella? Bring in Buck Showalter. Why not? Everyone gets to dance with this fat girl at the party. It's a suck organization. Don't want to be a part of it. Run as fast as you can.
Killer B, who you mad at?
My personal foul of the week is Caster Semenya, South African track star, who's being ordered by international track officials to go through a gender test. Mostly because you can see her in a tracksuit. Seriously, this girl looks like T.O. with lipstick on.
Nicely done, Killer B.
I do think Tom Brady's going to be just fine. Usually a quarterback coming back from this kind of injury needs a full year playing to get to 100%, but Tom Brady at 80% is better than most quarterbacks at 110%. So he'll be fine. Plus, Giselle is coursing full of that alien HGH right now.
There you go.
All he's got to do is make out with her a couple of times. That's like 10 hyperbaric treatments.
Giselle? Yeah, 10 at least. With Favre finally in the fold, does that make them the favorites in the NFC? Killer B, start with you.
Let's look at what Favre really is. He's a injured former Pro Bowler in his 40s. What do you really expect out of this guy? He's the next Rich Gannon.
So would this put McCoy with the greatest college quarterbacks of all time? Killer B.
Okay, we need to back the truck up a little bit. We need to go easy with the greatest football player in history talk, okay? It's a little too often with that getting thrown around. Last week it was Tebow, now Colt McCoy. This is something you talk about 20 years later, not 20 minutes before. Yes. He's a full-size man playing with boys. He's got years of experience. He's well on his way to the NFL. Contrary to critics, the entire NFL schemes are trending right toward his gifts, his skills, his size. Tebow is the man. Bradford and McCoy will be State Farm agents in 10 years.
This is Fanarchy Fastballs. Jay Cutler.
The anti-Jim McMahon.
You guys are wrong. He's the second coming of Jim McMahon. He's going to get drunk early and often.
Kyle Orton.
Blame it on the altitude.
Shaq's new reality show.
If you want to see Shaq get beat, put him on Jeopardy.
Oh, he shoots and he scores. Killer B. For your shameless and fearless mockery of Shaq Diesel, you take the fastballs round. 2 points for you. And right there, that's a 2-minute warning, which means, of course, it is time for me to hand out tonight's game ball. And a quick look at the arithmetic. There he is on top. Killer B just killing the competition with an all-time Fanarchy single episode record of 12. You know that hat makes you look like a loser, B, but the points tell me you're a winner. Congratulations, amigo.
Hell yeah, I won. Give me that game ball. Oh, what's up? What's up? Oh, gonna put that on the trophy mantle with all the others. No, I couldn't tell if they were done or not. Yeah, the Astros may have traded Rodriguez, but we still have our Pudge.